Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon and we are playing Frostpunk as we attempt to secure our new home for the pending frost. Doom is on the horizon. Oh, I think this is going to be our last group of refugees. I've just realised we've got down here 2 out of 3. We have refugees incoming because they are running away from the Great Storm. So that's what we are going to be looking to endure, which I think we're going to be okay, to be honest. We are getting about almost 2,500 coal a day. We have plenty of storage space available for it. We can get up to 19,000. And so by the time the storm turns up and we really have to start pushing out the heat, which I can't really actually put out any more heat than I currently am, yeah, we should be okay. We're like I said, we're pretty much pushing out as much heat as we possibly can. Of course, I could go into overdrive mode, which is something I do need to research. But, well, for now, we've got about 3 days grace. So, let's simply keep things moving.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
I think one of the next things we need to do is actually improve at least one of our hothouses. The third group of refugees is here. They're on the verge of collapse, exhausted by their journey and by tending to the gravely ill and injured with them. Their leader, Nansen, isn't among them. We're evacuating everyone we can, but many stayed behind with those who are too ill to travel. Nansen amongst them. God have mercy on us all. The great frost is coming. Shall we let them in? Let's let all of them in. 50 of them are gravely ill. Oof. Sir, now we can clearly see what the refugees were running from. The Great Frost is coming. We have to prepare. Our scientists say they can calculate the severity of the storm from observations. They just need a day or two to prepare their instruments and install them in the beacon. Okay. So, there you go. There's the storm on the horizon, folks. I wonder if I'm going to have to call back my outpost teams. I feel like I will. But we've got at least one more steam core coming. Maybe I can upgrade both of my hothouses. And yep, we have a lot of gravely sick people. How do we have homeless people? That should not be right. I don't want a bunkhouse. I want a house. And I'll have you just there. Let's go and get that built and get our last 6 homeless people into shelter. Then of course we have 20 gravely sick and 61 ill. Let's keep those numbers, well, as low as possible, quite frankly. And let's get healthcare buildings further insulated from the cold. And so with that, healthcare, we can get it further insulated again, but I think we're okay. Resources, I'm not going to worry about too much at this stage, or any of my sled teams. Stereoscopic lenses. Advanced measuring instruments will be installed in the beacon, will enable us to gauge the severity of incoming storms. Sure. Let's go ahead and start that. And, oh, we're not quite ready to make them work like dogs again. Will be soon, though. Oh, what happened? Steam core needed. Sir, the engineer working on the automaton project sent in his report. He broke the automaton he borrowed. Now he wants a steam core. The damage hasn't been for nothing. We can fix the broken machine, and on top of that, we can now adjust the automatons to make them work faster. The engineer's busy again now, but he said he's onto something really exciting. We will use 1 steam core. The efficiency of automatons will rise by 5%. Discontent will rise slightly. The automatons project will end. The efficiency of automatons will rise by 5... sure, go for 1 steam core. I would like my automaton back, if I'm perfectly honest. And as I was saying, how long until we get to tell you to simply work a 24-hour shift? All down 2 hours again still, apparently. That's not true. Let's get you on that 24-hour shift because research is key. Research the beacon stereoscopic lens. We have about 4 hours left on that. March to your quarters! And look smartly about it. Apathy sets in. So the people you ordered to stay for yet another emergency shift are working very slowly. After so many hours of toil, they've become apathetic. They don't see how we can survive the storm, no matter how well we prepare. Discontent will rise slightly. Force them to work harder. I do not think so. My good sirs, you will slave and you will slave hard. Okay, we are full of iron. That's alright, let's go ahead and put that to iron and we shall keep collecting. Do I have my automaton back? Yes, I do. Go and put him back to work. And let's keep going forward. There's a storm. Oh, look! We do drop down two, but then we actually go back up one. Stereoscopic lenses researched. And, of course, automaton integration. That will, of course, pretty much be the only people still working through the cold. That's all good. We should probably... Let's have a look at our heating. Overdrive couplings. I feel like that will be needed. Let's go and grab that. Let's focus on getting our heating stuff up and running a bit better. Prepare for the storm! Sir, the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they've double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hothouses will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish, and so will we if we can't heat our homes properly. We have to prepare. Okay. Hang on then. Let's pause. Recall all scouts and outpost teams. Rescue the survivors from the ice crevasse. Rescue the survivors from the snow burrows. Rescue the survivors from the deep hollow. Research generator power upgrade 3. Research overdrive couplings. I think I've got that. Gather at least a week's worth of food for each citizen. A total of 3,264 rations. That is currently my biggest deficit. So, let us, what we can definitely do, in a hunter's hangar, we can spam out a bunch of these because they're not going to go and cost me anything. So, let's get some hunters up and running. They're all in a good place. We want a cookhouse. We have another 2 of these. Can we fit one anywhere in a hot zone? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, just in here should be good. We've got a couple of cookhouses. That will massively increase our food income. Power upgrade 3. Oh yeah, no, I didn't realize I didn't have that. And overdrive couplings. Okay, we're getting that done. So research is on track. Survivors. We need to go and get our teams back. Deep hollow. Get going. Let us grab another team. Now, of course, should probably have 3 teams to do this properly. But I don't have 3 teams. I don't think I'm going to be getting 3 teams. So let's continue to go forward. Prepare for the storm. I might have to send one of the groups back on their own, basically. Now let's go forward at half pace. Keep filling all of these up with workers. Hoping, yep, we can get tonight's work in. Let us go and put you back on. That will keep them nice and toasty. You are nice and toasty anyway. These guys, not quite so much. That's okay. And multiple point, even deactivated, it did keep things going. Boost additional scouts. I can get that done in 5.5 hours. Well, let's get it done. Then after that, we will get the power upgrade level 3. Basically, that additional scout will get us our last set of people outside. It'll take about 8 hours. That should hopefully even decrease a little bit. Look at them all come home. I love it. I do absolutely love it. I've said it many a time. It looks awesome.
Our leader calls us to work. Slackers will be severely punished.
Yes, yes they will. We still have 51 sick people. We have gotten another steam core. Hothouses will not be able to operate once we're in the cold snap, but I think we've got a little bit of time on that. We should be getting... These guys haven't come back yet. We'll get a whole bunch more raw food. And we need to have... So a total of 3,264 rations. So we do need to go up a fair bit. How are we doing? Yeah, we're getting plenty extra per day. Regular meals, nothing special, but they're filling. Food gain at 1,000, and I use 5, so I'm getting 500 per day. We can probably increase that with a couple of 24-hour shifts. But either way, for now, let's just simply keep going forward. And research. Get the last team out there. As soon as this guy gets back with that steam core, and as soon as he gets back, I'm going to recall the teams. Because the storm is definitely on that horizon. Let's recall all of those. And yep, technology. Let's... I mean, it'll be too cold for the hothouse to work anyway. So let's go and get our heating. Allows us to raise the temperature of all heat zones by 2 levels when the generator is put into overdrive. Generator stress will increase 25% slower and fall 25% faster. Cool, so we'll grab those two as well. Go and get the one we need for now, the generator level 3. And yeah, let's keep going forward. Our coal consumption is... yeah, it's all fine. I'm not worried. And let's keep going forward. All of those extra hunters just came back. Didn't see our food go up though. Oh, wait, we need to...
Attention, shift is over. Proceed to quarters. Praise our glorious
steel.
leader.
Change. Gonna go to food rations because we need the extra space for food rations. And let's go ahead and get a couple more large resource depots. That's what we need. And we do have one steam core. You know what, can I just get a normal hothouse? Or I can attempt to research for a better hothouse. Out with the old! Sir, our propaganda center has organized a symbolic burning of the old laws to help everybody let go of the past and turn their hopes towards the future. Unfortunately, it's got a bit out of hand. People are bringing all kinds of books and mementos and throwing them onto the fire. Discontent will fall, guards will stop people, discontent will rise. Discontent will fall. That's fine. Waiting for workers, because... are they queuing? Get to steam hubs, basically. We'll put a steam hub there. And let's go and put a steam hub back here. I can basically turn them off so they're non-functioning, but these guys can still use them to power back up. Get those built. Yes. I think it's all going perfectly fine. Great Freeze is coming, I did say. Once that guy makes it in 1 hour, he'll come back. Until the outpost. Go back to the city. Okay, and then in 1 hour we'll bring this guy back. Let's keep an eye on him. Okay, we're gonna get one of our guys first. Waiting, explore. All these people are deathly ill. It's a wonder they're still alive. The snow burrows are only a little less freezing than the surrounding icy wasteland. It won't last a day if we don't take them right now to the city. Sites discovered. Camp Meteor. In a sick to our city. Scouts are escorting survivors and can't give them orders right now. Outpost team number 11 sent to Camp Meteor. I wonder if that's going to work. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's go ahead and wait for that scout team to be finished as well. Okay, there is these guys. Dismantle the outpost. Come back to the city. Hopefully you can outrun that storm because it looks real close. You will be back in 15 hours and 31 minutes. Best get your running shoes on, my friends. You best get your running shoes on. Keep going forward. I am going to go and grab 2 more automatons. Runaway child! Sir, a man is here to see you. He says that his daughter ran away after the news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she was always very impulsive. And she scares easily. The father explains. I must find her before she's lost for good. She's all I have. He'll die too. Stop him. Equip him for the journey. 30 food rations will be spent. Sure, we'll equip him for the journey. I think we're okay. We are, don't get me wrong, we're plummeting through our food, but like I said, I think we are okay. Oh god, no, these guys have stopped because we have no space for steel anymore. And I'm going to give you over to food rations. And our hunters need to get out there and get more raw food. And in fact be turned off. Scouts have reached some things. This camp is built around a large hole in the ice. It might be the impact crater of a meteorite. There's a block and tackle attached to the top of the steel framework built over the hole. I can't search it though. Bring the wounded to our city. Let's have you come back home then. I'm going to have you re-go to Camp Meteor. Oh, Camp Compass. Have you go to Camp Compass. And see if we can't get those. Ooh! That storm is coming. That storm is most definitely coming over that horizon. And so how's our coal usage? Still making 2,000 a day? That's fantastic. Oh, all these guys are out. They should be coming back with a ridiculous amount of food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is 500 raw food, ladies and gentlemen. I will not be complaining about that. And we're going to get 2 more automatons. To basically work our workshops. So once that is upgraded, I need to get the engineer automaton thing researched as well. Comes all of that wonderful food. Let's have a look. How does our temperature overlay look? Turn on those 2 places. Turn on all of these places.
All thank our leader for this bright new day. Now march to work.
Now march to work, you scum. And yeah, everyone's looking pretty warm. The only place that isn't is this public house, which is rather chilly, unfortunately. I don't think there's really much I can do about that. It has a heat zone, it has building insulation, it also has a heater. Of course, I can improve heaters. That's 100% true. Scouts return safely to the city. How are we looking? Oh, the storm's still a little bit away. Who are the guys that are waiting? Get you out to Camp Meteor. Oh, definitely playing a close game here. Ooh. We're going to get that one last camp to charcoal kiln. Is it still freezing? Yes, it is. Oh, it's not in any form of... Done. I can solve that problem right there. It's not freezing anymore. How did that... What did that do to my coal? Still making 1,600 a day. That's all good. I mean, we've got 14,000 coal now, so I think we'll be okay. And let's keep moving forward. We did what we could to raise the heat output of the generator. This alone might not be enough. All our homes and workplaces should be as warm as possible. The cold that's coming could kill in minutes. Let us... I'll say yes, let us go to... Engineer automatons. Think I might have to do it one more time. Just so I can actually get it over the threshold and my automatons can then actually take over. A holdover. Sir, acting on a tip from an informant, our guards searched this man's house and found a hidden stash of old books and papers. Did I do something illegal? The man asks. His frightened expression betrays that he knows the answer very well. Those are just my old letters, photos, kids' books, maybe a school book or two. Man will be hurt. Discontent will rise slightly. Let him keep his personal papers. We'll let him keep his personal papers. We have 14 homeless people. Let's see how we can do this. House. We are going to have quite a few more homeless people coming back. I think if we let's get this turned back on a second. And have that heat zone fully expand. And let's build some houses in said heat zone. That should do us. Any refugees we have incoming. And then once again, this will now have to be turned on, which is once again going to destroy our coal. But then of course, because this has also now gone up to max level and max range. So that is what has used most of our coal input. But again, do you know what? That's fine because we have a deficit. We have a store of 14,000. And so, I mean, how are these places? -5, building insulation +3, heat zone +4, house insulation technology. Can I, in fact, turn this down one? And let's go to temperature overlay. Near enough everything. Stays the same. It's just my two outpost teams. Yep, I'm happy with that for now. Let's have you stay as you are. So my outpost team, band and disband. They've been recalled. I have a lovely new automaton. What did I have available? Yep, 2 available. Fantastic. As soon as this is researched, which disband scouts in the beacon or send them back into the Frostland. Sorry guys, one last time, I promise. It won't happen again. We have people waiting. We have people going to Camp Compass, Camp Meteor, not the Ice Crevasse. Sure, another camp will come off that, and the storm is definitely on that horizon. Getting closer, folks. It is getting closer. Let's go ahead and keep things moving.
Attention, shift is over. Proceed to quarters.
We almost have the required food.
Leader.
Put you two onto automatons. See? No longer got the 24-hour shift stuff going on. You could just simply rest. And so with that, let's go back to heating. We want... Let's get improved heaters. And... what does that put my efficiency up to? 121% because... oh, hang on, they've got names? The Saint Sammy? That's my next one. Hey, where did my automatons go? No, that's a resource depot. Is that up at the back? The Mark I Greenlander. A Light Highlander. Where are they on? Oh, that's possibly him. The Bronze Bostoner. I can't find this one. Oh yeah, there he is. The Red Farios. Superior Norseman. And for these two, I almost had him. The Queen's Norseman. And Golden Indian. You, more to the point, can have your temperatures turned off. Makes a small difference. And of course, the fact that we went and turned down the temperature makes an even bigger difference. Which, you know, is perfectly fine. Temperature overlay. Everything's still toasty. It's all good. It's all good. What's the point? You guys can come off as well. Can be turned off. You don't need any temperature for the automatons. And so with that, just going to make too much of it. The heaters don't really do much. Once we've upgraded them, they probably will. We call all scout teams. Let's keep moving things forward. Oh, 2 scout teams turning up at almost the exact same time. The camp is built around a large hole in the ice. It might be the impact crater of a meteorite. There's a block and tackle attached to the top of the steel framework built over the hole. We searched the remains of the camp. This must have been some scientific operation dedicated to the research of whatever punched this hole in the ice. Now the place is deserted, and there's nothing of value to be found here. Large crater, scattered convoy. We'll try the large crater. Gonna keep pushing it. There's that storm. Don't forget, my guys still have to make it back, so I probably won't go anywhere after this one. How about you guys? Let's explore. Hey, we found some survivors. A small group of scientists is finishing the loading of their supplies. They work efficiently, but in silence, looking somewhat dejected. We're mostly helping with the evacuations now, one of them tells us. We used to study the Earth's magnetic field, but there are more important things to worry about now, like survival, fortified hut, and ice caves. We will escort them to our city. That's the last he's going to do. This guy will grab the last of these, and then all of these scout teams are coming back. Boom. Well, it is actually going to get a bit warmer before it gets colder. Oh, there's so many sick people. So many. And to be honest with you, I probably could have kept Tesla going for another couple of days. I probably could have got another couple of steam cores out of it. That's alright. I'm coming back with 18 more people. How are we doing on houses? Vacant beds 57. Yeah, I feel like when they turn up, it's going to tell me I have so many people that just need a house. Very strange. Although no, I did go and... I mean, I've I've definitely got 17. How many did they bring in? 18. Ah, look at that. Improved heaters researched. Heaters will burn less coal, -1 coal per heater. Grab that as well. Let's really start to... I mean, that will make a difference, because that now makes this, yes, 500 a day as opposed to 200. But of course, they're making them more efficient. Let's it back down. So it won't be for long. Plus, I mean, let's be honest, the heaters are needed, because for instance, our cookhouse is now just chilly. Which, +5 +2. Interesting. I wonder what the basic temperature level is. You're out of a... No. Yeah, you're kind of out of a... So 2 up from very cold, which would, I guess, would be cold and then something else. Nice, here comes all of our raw food. And soon we will convert that into normal food again. By safe normal food, you know what I mean? Rations. And yeah, everything is moving along.
Our leader calls us to work. Slackers will be severely punished.
Damn those slackers. And food supplies are ready. Should keep us fed for at least a week. And pray the storm subsides before then. Well, I'm going to make sure I have more than a week's food because, well, you want to be ready. Scouts have reached the ice crevasse. We've got a few more survivors. These people are on their last legs. Despite taking shelter in an ice crevasse, many of them suffer from heavy frostbite and hypothermia. We can help them still if we act quickly and bring them to our city. They can't stand on their own. Some can hardly speak. Bring them to our city. Ice caves. Fortified hut. Camp Vulcan. You are escorting people. You are almost there. Scouts are too busy to be waylaid. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call that episode there. The frost is most certainly coming, and we should probably do something about all the sick people in our camp. Maybe it's time we squeeze in a couple just before we go. That will get 20 more people in care. Okay. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we are going to end the episode there. Thank you all very much for joining me, as always. I hope you are enjoying the series, and I hope you will continue to join me till its completion, which should be just around the corner. And until we see you again, I hope that you stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy.